Man, I got this right. My head up to my bed.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New Orleans Saints. Two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. Shoves him aside. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
First down, here's Mitchell. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Shuck. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. To throw is Shuck. That is incomplete.
On first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They start the drive with Cook. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is what having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They didn't want to crash in the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Carmichael. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. I got nothing after that try.
Yeah, don't even try.
I mean, he tried it from the parking lot. They run over center with Mitchell. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Next receivers help spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Shuck. And this one too low.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Here's Shuck. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
They will throw again. Shuck. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
That's why I said you're the spice till I started drinking and I saw the red. Me and Levi's had red spice and all of it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Shuck now to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Let's go now.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles. And they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Now this time he'll look to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And down to the 16-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Så nu går det self-smacing.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Carmichael. Throw left side complete. That's good. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Huh?
Now they'll audible to something else. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
Should have been a pick,
you
man.
take
Come on.
points when you can get them. Not easily done. But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw now, Shuck. Oh, he'll let that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. From the gun, Shuck. There's Chris Olave.
That's me.
Shuck's pass complete to number 12, Chris Olave. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Sitting on every rowdy throw.
At the Rams' 41-yard
From the
line.
41, this is 2nd and a yard. Off the middle, here's Mitchell. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
What was that?
Without you to see,
No, I'm losing.
but I don't think you're going to lose forever.
I'm going to try not to.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
What?
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll come up facing 35.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's third down.
That's caught. Puka Nacua. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
Mama X with
Was
that
that
nose.
a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
Oh, yeah. That looked like blood.
And it'll be second down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his big catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Second down and 4. Back to throw again. They'll get this complete to Whittington.
Completed to Jordan Whittington. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third
So
down.
we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we've got a tight one that's set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
For once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And this is caught. It's Decker. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a first down.
First down, Rams.
And Decker's got it. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Rams have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10.
Saints 10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score?
That's caught inside the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 55 yards.
First and 10.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
60 by 6, 60, go!
Back to throw here. And that,
He just can't throw a pick, dog.
It would have been a great time for their
He running
first
his route
interception
small.
of the game. Instead, it's second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! 7
To the air once more. Shuck. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right at the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll go to the keeper. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyler Shuck scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead. That could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. But who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
First down, Rams.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals!
They run again on 1st down. Cole. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Carmichael. That one taken in by Whittington. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now on their football and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Pass complete there to Nakua. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. And this one is right through. And that will tie things at 17-all. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
去哪里了？嗯。
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And Barton, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70.
They'll set up to throw. That's Olave bringing in another one. A gain of 5. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5.
What?
They're going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
To the air again, here's Shuck. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. So still time remaining here in this fourth quarter, but the touchdown there puts them back out in front.
And you and I both know that their defense will not very subtly remind everyone that they started all of this because they held firm on the last drive and only gave up a field goal. Gave it back to the offense in a tied game and said, okay, your turn now. Make something happen. And they went down the field and scored.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the fourth, and a very critical drive upcoming.
That's certainly a pretty good play call. They were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Looking to throw. Carmichael. And he's taken down here by the Saints. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Given 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Mitchell. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Saints are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Throwing to start the drive. Carmichael. It's caught. Decker. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? First down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Back to throw. Carmichael. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
He finds his man. Complete. That's Decker. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
What?
Poor throw there, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. I love plays like that. A defensive lineman holding the football. It's like a kid who stole a cookie from the cookie jar, and then he's just fleeing the scene of the crime.
And all he's doing in his mind, reliving his days when he was young, probably played fullback on his high school team, always wanted to be the tailback carrying the ball, trying his best to lug that bad boy the distance.
Pretty impressive pick there off the screen, and then a nice return.
You know, nowadays, they do more ball drills with the big guys than ever before because they want to take possessions away from the offense.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football,
It's good.
taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
I know. What? Why? Because it's spicy?
Once more with Mitchell. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Mitchell. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Saints continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Why did you say that?
And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They run it again with Cook. There he goes, left side. Touchdown.
Oh, you know what?
James Cook, 57 yards. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Aubrey now for the PAT.
On those houses,
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Saints 38.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Look.
And the Saints hands team able to
With all
bring
these
this one in.
Oh, my driver's license right there.
They had to have that onside
Not bad.
kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew,
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember that, man.
the toe to the leather on that one. Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, we'll likely put an end to this thing.
Maybe that's why
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mikey, go.
Oh, shit.
he got pulled over. That's crazy. He got pulled over. Was that St. Paul Fair or St. Paul?
I don't know. Oh, I lost it.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Saints have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and
White
21.
claws.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints team booms it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Carmichael. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Or I'll be like, I'm gonna be happy with like,
Operating from the gun, Carmichael. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And the Saints season will march on as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
so it takes it to the room and just like one day, and it's like a little sport like that.
Yeah, huh? Damn, they got to playoff.
Really?
At least let people watch.
Right, I know.
Gotta do this big jump somewhere. At least let people watch.
Like, you didn't have to go. You didn't even get chosen.
This big jump somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm still nice stuff bad.
So one of my coworkers, Steelers, said they went to really good, and they were like, they had to like, yeah, they had to sit and like watch the whole case and then get to deliberate. Right. Oh. But then I feel like no, I meant not on the jury. I mean, like, whenever they pick people. I don't know. I gotta go research how to get picked.
You wasn't trying to be copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see.
I mean, that's kind of messed up. How would we compare trial dealing with it and picking on the jury? I know, but like you, they said they didn't want to keep the other people dead. I mean, they're there at only advantage, you know what I mean?
Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. You put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, put it in the air like the motor hit the road.
But how would I know if I know? I gotta see you. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I don't get
Playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store. As it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Miami Dolphins.